Hello everybody, welcome back to the Queerious Quest with T. Thank you all to those who are coming back and watching again, and to everyone that's new. In today's video I basically just waffle on and go on a rant about, actually stay tuned to see what I go on a rant about. So as you can see, I have cut off all my hair, the very little that I had, and yeah, so I let go of my red velvet hair that I had. Goodbye my lover, goodbye my friend.
Goodbye my lover, goodbye my friend. You have been the one, you have been the one for me.
To be honest, I'm actually going to miss it a lot, but I had to do what I had to do. So the biggest reason that I actually cut it, besides the fact that it was, growing out and I had to go re-dye it again and I was just really lazy and so on, is I am going home this weekend. I'm going home for Easter to see the family. So yay! I'm super excited to be seeing the family. But last time I went home, which was last December, I went home with gray hair. And let me just say, it was lit. It was hella lit. So my parents aren't really like, they're very old school and stuff, and hair color doesn't really sit well with them. So here I am rocking up with gray hair. It was literally like we were arguing so much, and in December I was feeling like feisty, so I was like, I'm ready, no, I ain't gonna cut it. And so I was ready to be like, parents, this hair's not going. Whereas now I'm really tired. It's been a long year. I know it's only been like 3 months, but yeah, I'm really tired and I don't have the energy to be arguing with my parents and ruining the weekend for everybody just because of hair color. That's why I had to let go of my red velvet hair, but it's fine because let's see what color is coming next. I'll dye it when I get back. So talking about going home, I'm actually quite nervous about going home this weekend, this particular weekend, for 2 reasons. So the first reason is when I first did my first video on the Queerious Quest, one of my friends was like, hey dude, I really like what you're doing, it's really cool and everything, but you know that you have a 15-year-old brother that doesn't know that you're gay, and your 15-year-old brother is very active on social media and he might see your video. Is this how you want to come out to him? And I was like, shucks, I didn't think of that. So my brother is 15 and at that age where he's on social media, and there's this fear that he's gonna see one of these videos and be like, oh Stiti, you gay? And I'm like, oh shucks, I don't know how to approach it. So I'm thinking of telling him this weekend when I go home that, listen little bro, you've got a gay sister and I don't know how I'm gonna go about it. So last year when I went home, like mid-year or so, I was like sussing him out, I was just like, hey, what are your views on, same-sex relationships and homosexuality? And I mean, the boy's 15, and in the most innocent way, he didn't say I am homophobic. Those words didn't come out of his mouth, but he was insinuating it. And in his defense, I mean, again, as I said to you guys in the first video, I grew up in Bloemfontein, which is where my whole family is right now, and it is the most conservative city. It's like a town city, whatever it is. It's super conservative, and I mean, he grew up there, so his views are obviously very much like this, and even the school that he goes to, it's all these macho guys trying to prove their masculinity, and I'm just like, okay, so I know very much that he's not completely open-minded and super exposed to homosexuality, and Bloemfontein really isn't yay for the gays, so it's gonna be very difficult. But like, my brother is my everything, guys. Like, he loves me so much, I love him so much. I get so much inspiration from him. Like, he's one of the greatest people that I know, really smart guy and everything, and I know he will always love me. But I won't lie, coming out to him is going to be super tricky when I go home this weekend. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it, but I know that I have to do it. And yeah, So I have another brother who's about 23 now, and I told him when he was like 13, you know, but there's only a 2-year age gap between us, so that was fine. But this guy's gonna be like, I've got a gay sister, and I don't know, I'm gonna tell him, little bro, your sister is gay. So yeah, that's one of the problems though, you know, it's the smaller problem. The second problem number 2. So I recently went through a breakup. Yeah, it was quite sad, and happened over the phone, and my then girlfriend had just called me, and I was like weeping when she hung up, and like, I'm not exaggerating, like 30 seconds afterwards my mother calls me, and I'm like, should I ignore her, you know, but I can't ignore mom, you know. So I was like, no, get your shit together and pick up your mom's phone call. So I'm like, hey mom. She's like, what's up? So I'm trying to like I'm like, nothing, I'm good mom. And you know, a mother knows, and she's like, one, like, my child, what's going on? And then I explode. I bawl out, I weep. I don't know, I can't explain to you guys. I was crying as if I was freaking Rose in the Titanic who was like watching Jack. It was ridiculous. And then she's like, whoa, that's not what I was expecting when I asked you what's wrong, you know? So then she's like, what's wrong? Tell me. And guys, the first thing I do is I blurt out. I'm like, mom, it's insert then girlfriend's name, you know? So I just shout out her name. And so my mom has heard of me and talk about this girl before, but I've only talked about my girlfriend then as a friend. So whenever I mentioned her name, it was in the context of a friend. You know, no, I'm gonna go see my friend, I'm here with my friend. I made it very clear. So just some context. My parents don't know I'm gay, you know? Okay, no, that's wrong. They know I'm gay. They just really, I think they're really in denial about it. I've come out twice, and story for another day, honestly. But yeah, so my mom knows I'm gay, but she's really in denial about it. So my mom has never heard me cry like this. Like, so I think she knew that this girl was more than a friend, you know, because no friendship has ever made me cry like this. But the biggest thing, guys, is in that moment, like, you know, I was just like, I need my mom. I don't care what. I wasn't thinking straight. I'm like, I don't care about my mother knowing that I'm gay right now. I need my mom right now just to comfort me. And she really did, you know. She's like, oh my gosh, Manak, I'm so sorry. And, you know, and even in that phone call, I told them, like, mom, listen, you know, even the fact that we had as friends, you know, I had a really big role to play with it. I wasn't the greatest of humans. I did X, Y, and Z. And she's like, I'm sorry. We all make mistakes. I'll pray for the both of you. You know, really motherly stuff, which I really appreciated and really needed in that moment. But it really made me sad to know that, you know, I can't go to my mom. Like, my mom is also like really, like, she's my friend more than she is a mother. We're very tight. But this one thing I can't go to her for, which really made me sad, because I'm like, I need your advice. I need your motherliness, you know? And it was there, but to a certain extent, because I couldn't be like, yo, mom, yo, listen, it's over, yo. So, she called me like, you know, 1 or 2 days afterwards to be like, are you good? Cool, right? Like, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm getting my ish together. I'm still going to work. I'm fine. Don't worry, you know? And then she stopped talking to me about it. And usually my mother's the type of person who would be like, how are you? Check in again, you know? Like, did you guys rekindle your friendship? And she said, 0. So, my biggest worry is that she brings it up this weekend. And she's like, hey, how are you? And insert their girlfriend's name. And I don't know what I'm gonna say. So there's option 1, which is a safe option. I'm like, hey mom, no, we spoke about it. She forgave me and we forgave each other, and yeah, our friendship is good. You know, we rekindled our friendship and we really good. And then option 2 is mom, you know, very well, it was a breakup. And yeah, so we broke up. She's my ex now. And I don't know how I'm gonna go about it, especially the fact that there's a high chance that she knows very well that, you know, I'm gay. And I really don't know if I'm ready to be having those conversations about my sexuality again with my mother. But again, I'm at that age where I'm tired of hiding it. And if anything ever goes wrong in a relationship or whatever, I want my mom to be there. So yeah, I'm super nervous about going home this weekend. I haven't felt this way since the first time I came home. The first time I came home and came out to my parents. So I don't know how I feel, guys. And so basically, if you are watching this, I would appreciate it if you guys leave some comments in the comment section about, you know, any advice that you have about how to come out to my little brother, because that's definitely happening, and then how to go about this situation with my mother. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for literally just listening to me go on and on about this whole situation. I really appreciate it. I'll post a post-home video as soon as I get back to Durban from Bloem, and I'll let you guys know how it went. Literally hold thumbs, cross fingers, whatever it is that you guys need to do to make sure that this goes well. And as mentioned, please leave any comments in the comment section with any advice on how to go about it. And the usual, you know, like the video if you liked it, subscribe to the channel. And again, guys, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers.